I think we have a picture of you at the U.S. Olympic Track and Field Trials in Eugene, Oregon. So what kind of things did you get to do, to the extent that you can share a little bit about that?
Yeah, so that was an interesting experience because with Counter-UAS being relatively new and some of the authorities to do certain things being relatively new, we had to really thoughtfully think about how we were going to conduct this mission without increasing risk to the national airspace or increasing risk to the public that we're trying to protect. And so we had to be very thoughtful about how we did things, knowing that if we didn't conduct this mission carefully, it could impact the expansion of these capabilities down the road. And so we really worked hard to do the mission the right way and to have some good rules of engagement and ways to do things that were very thoughtful and protected without impacting safety. And so we learned a lot from that. There were some times when at the end of a mission we'd be like, you know what, that didn't work very well. We need to figure something out how to do it differently or better. And doing these missions in urban environments in the homeland are really a lot different than doing it overseas. Not better or worse or the same. It's just there's different considerations that you need to keep in mind when you're doing this mission. So I learned a lot. It was a great time. We had a great team. It was a lot of traveling, a lot of hard work, heavy lifting, carrying stuff, heavy equipment, installing, setting up networks, conducting missions, after action reviews, packing up, going home, and doing it all over again at another event. But I had a great opportunity to work with state and local law enforcement around the U.S., work with people from some of the major sports leagues and high profile venues around the U.S. and learned a lot from them too along the way. It was a great experience.
And you were literally writing the playbook. I think we have a picture of you standing in front of the Artemis 1 rocket at the Kennedy Space Center. And if we can, here we go. So you talk about sensitive environments. I mean, not just urban, but look at that hardware behind you. I mean, that's something if you're doing a counter-UAS mission, because you can't have a drone flying around that launch pad, I imagine there's so much sensitive equipment, you need to do that right. So you definitely, I will call it a trial by fire.